Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Sayorius, and today I am joined once again by the infamous Indomitable. Say hi, Indomitable.
I got sick again. Yay!
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
dude. This is like, what, the second time in like, what, 2 months?
Yeah, I had a month of good, and then I've been hit with illness once again.
Who did you piss off?
So.
What kind of shaman did you piss off? To like...
That's a great question. I have done nothing to nobody, except that one weird man in the mystical mountains, but other than that, I am a saint.
I see no correlation. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Anyways, I hope you feel better soon, but as of now, we are recording our JoJoLands, our monthly JoJoLands, which we will be doing for eternity, because Araki is immortal.
Yay!
Yes, it's gonna be another 8
Once this
years.
illness kills me first.
You know what's crazy? By the time JoJoLands probably ends, we're gonna be in our 30s, if it's at the same pace as JoJoLand.
I hate you for bringing that up. I really do.
Imagine doing this until our 30s. That'd be so funny.
God, if that's the life we've chosen, I guess so, but...
That is the life we've chosen. We can't stray away from this path. Once we started, we have to go all the way, dude. There's no stopping. But what I will say, though, about JoJo and, like, I guess YouTube, too, is I was surprised by, like, my channel. Because I know you're sort of on hiatus, both from a technical problem and also from an illness problem, which you just got, like...
Technical problem, illness problem, and I want to completely reinvent my channel. Yes,
Yeah.
all three, all the above.
Yes, but currently, so while you're dealing with that, I'm becoming so big that I'm gonna get canceled before I even make it big. Cause, oh boy, if you haven't seen my last video, which is my Yu Yu Hakusho breakdown, at least for
What
the
the
Netflix
fuck did you
live
say?
action, I just said common sense, and for some reason, it pissed off a lot of people. I got a lot of views.
Because people like the new Yu Yu Hakusho.
Well, no. Here's the thing, though. I got, like, 35 likes, and that's cool, right? But then I got 50 dislikes and 63 comments. Most of them negative. And it's not like I said...
It's just the One Piece video again.
Yeah, and here's the thing, though. I didn't say anything bad about Yu Yu Hakusho. I just said the live action's okay. I just don't think it's as good as the One Piece live action did for the One Piece anime. And I think you should watch the Yu Yu Hakusho anime first before going into this one, because this one's going to sour your taste, because the anime is just better. And people were pissed.
Yeah, but if you watch the Yu Yu Hakusho anime, you have to stop at the tournament. You know, once the tournament's done, you don't need to continue.
Yeah,
there's no more.
Nothing
It
after
ends
the
there.
tournament, absolutely. But some people agreed with me, but a lot of them were like, "You're stupid." And I got this one comment held for review that says, "Your channel will never grow if you stay stupid." I was like, "Damn." All that.
That's a good one,
yeah,
actually.
I was like, "Damn." All that for just me
that's
Yu
a
Yu
great
Hakusho.
one.
And I give them. I say the choreography is actually pretty good. Because they use a lot of practical effects, and so it's like Power Rangers where they're fighting like physical, creatures, and I like that.
It's a Toku production.
Not CG. But the problem is everyone's like, when I talk about like the emotions and how it compares to the original, and I'm only talking about the first episode because the first episode is the hook to the show, right? Yu Yu Hakusho is known for being one of the best examples of how to start your show, right? The anime. Right? It's iconic.
Yeah.
And the fact that the fact that the first episode didn't do that for me for the live action, that's already a flaw within itself. And people were like, "Well, you're stupid." And I just said, look, I'm just talking about the first episode because I watched the first episode and everyone's already making a big deal about it. I thought that was...
Well, you got a comment in... I think this is Chinese. I'm not 100% certain on that.
It was Chinese. You got it.
Telling you that it's closer to... This show might be closer to the author's original intentions.
Yeah. Well, I did see that, and
according
do
to the
get
Google
that.
Translate.
Yeah, I did see that. But here's the thing though. When you're basing it off and you're starting a live action like adaptation streak, starting with like the One Piece, right? Everyone's gonna assume you're taking it from the anime, not the original work. If they made it clear,
Right.
then I think people would be more understandable, but they didn't. So, yeah. That's where I think the problem lies. But yeah, I got like a lot of hate. And
It's the One Piece video all over again.
Yeah, and my views keep going up, which is funny. I think that's great. My views keep going up, so I have another hit.
Yeah, clickbait works. People get mad about clickbait all the time, but it fucking works.
Yeah, they complain about the clickbait, and I'm like, guys, you clicked on it. It's now one of my most viewed videos now. Like, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Get
like,
dunked on,
if you
idiot.
don't want to see it, don't click on it. But yeah, I'm just fighting. I told you, right? I'm just fighting for my watch time now. Because if you're unfamiliar, for everyone watching, if you're unfamiliar with how YouTube works, to become a part of the partner program and earn all like the perks for that, you have to hit a certain subscriber threshold. And for this, it's actually 500 because they made it easier recently. But what happened was, to also get qualified, you also have to have a certain amount of watch hours. And they lowered it, but it's still a lot. It's 3,000 watch hours for a video. It doesn't include shorts. Shorts is a completely different thing. And so I'm sitting here like, let me let me try and like actually do better with my views. And so since I've hit the subscriber count, I'm just focused on making longer videos and making high quality videos too. As you can see, I've been making better edits. I was actually proud with the Yu Yu Hakusho one, Dom. Because that was the first time, because I'm playing into the more sarcastic, the sarcastic YouTuber, the sarcastic commentary YouTuber channels that talk about like YouTube drama and stuff. I'm kind of leaning more into that for like the shows. And I've been seeing some success, so maybe I'll keep doing that.
That's good.
Yeah, but hey, I mean, when you're Reinvent You, definitely I would say pull from different channels. Because I've been watching a lot more content, and I'm like, what do I find entertaining? Especially with like the setup that I'm given, and I'm like, I'm gonna run with this. So when you reinvent yourself, definitely like step into that, because I think you could also blow up too.
All right, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Mitchell.
But anyways, we talked a lot about my channel. Everyone's probably like, "Where's JoJoLands?" Right? I mean, it's really me promoting myself.
How long has it been?
Yeah.
Yeah. You really patted yourself on the back there for about 10 minutes. So it's JoJoLands time.
It's time for JoJoLands, which this chapter it gives a lot.
Mainly fighting.
But it's mainly fighting, yeah. I mean, there are really
it's
cool
mainly,
things
it was a really cool fight. I'm convinced this person is actually a rock person.
Yep.
That's what they were heavily implying. Okay, hold on, real fast before I say my next thing. Did you have to, like, in middle school for PE? Did you have a dance unit?
We did.
Okay, did you have to do disco? Because at my middle school, one of the dances we learned was disco. The song was The Hustle that we did. So it's just ingrained in my mind. Do the hustle, and I just started laughing when he shouted that out at the start of the fight, because it's The Hustle. I know that song. I know that song well. That's the song I had to dance to in the middle school gym as we learned how to disco for a grade. So that song has just been ingrained into my life from very young. So I love that the fight starts out with just him shouting, "Do the
I
hustle."
also like how Paco is just like, do the hustle, boom, and then rocks
And then
it.
in my head as the fight was happening, I was just hearing the song happening. Do the hustle, do 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 do. Yeah, it's really funny to imagine this fight against the possible rock person happening as you're just hearing "Do the hustle."
Yes. Well, they're like kicking the shit out of each other.
Yeah, they're just like throwing punches left and right, kicking the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
There's a stand here and there.
Okay, what
it's
I
just
love about this fight is it has one of my favorite things, like in any fight. You know how, I guess, like in recent memory, there's like, especially with anime, it's like laser beams or like, you know, invisible attacks or magic attacks or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I like how this fight is purely like using your environment, like straight out of like John Wick or something. Like he has a knife and he blocks it with his tray and then slugs him.
It's
right?
just your fist and what's ever around you.
Yeah, and I like that.
That's it.
That was cool.
I love that. More fights need to be like that.
Yeah. I will say though,
I think that's why
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I think that's why one thing I like about like JJK is that like yeah they have magic and shit, but Yuji normally just like his technique is I'm gonna punch you really fucking hard, and that's it. He just fights in his environment with fists.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think JoJo also excels at that. Yeah. It's like let's fucking go, you and me square up. But yeah, and then. Again, JoJo does that too, and as we saw in this fight with the hustle, it's just like, oh, he's throwing a fucking knife at me? Well, thank God I have the tray.
Yeah, and do the hustle, boom.
Yeah, do the hustle. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, I mean, we also get, like, going into more of the fight, we do also get him throwing a chair. I just thought that was so funny, because it reminded me of
and
that
here he comes with the chair!
You know the Waffle House where one of the customers throws that chair at like the person behind the counter and she just deflects it?
No, I was thinking more of like WWE where they come in with the chair.
That too. That works as well. I don't know.
He's coming in with a chair.
There's just something funny about throwing chairs at people. I don't know why.
Throwing chairs is one of the funniest forms of comedy.
Yeah, it's just like...
That and dropping a piano on somebody's head.
That too. I don't know, just something about like this chair where you sit on is now just like
being flung at you at God knows how fast. And it's going to shatter. It never does, it always shatters. 100% chance it's gonna shatter when it hits, so good luck.
Yes.
But... God, now I want a fight now where they drop a piano on the villain's head. I think that would be really funny if Araki did that.
Maybe JoJo will do that.
It's Araki. He's not immune to cartoon antics. Joseph Joestar's entire character is being a fucking Looney Tunes man.
Yeah. Who literally uses
where'd he
the
get
power
those
of
grenades?
soda.
Let's be real here.
To like stop two cops at the beginning of part 2. A soda bottle.
I think a piano being dropped on somebody's head is well within the realms of possibility, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, all you need is a piano. And some rope.
Yeah.
And a very strong man.
That's all you need.
But yeah,
and the hustle.
Yeah, going into the fight though, with this rock human, we get to see more of his face. I'm gonna be honest, I think he looks kind of generic at this point.
He's so fucking generic. I saw him.
But
like,
I think that means they're literally gonna kill him off, like after.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
He's the first villain. Of course he's gonna die.
Yeah, but it proves some interesting things. Like one, his powers are interesting. Like he can merge with clouds. How does that work? Like his body parts can merge with clouds.
I don't know. I don't fully understand his power. I understood the rock part, and then the cloud thing happened, and then I didn't understand at all. So
you know what I think Araki is doing with this? It's like part 3DO or like Vanilla Ice, and cream, where it's like, you know what would make a stand user even more powerful? Oh right, making them not human by turning them into a vampire. I think that's what Araki's doing here, where rock humans have their own set of powers because they're rock humans.
Right.
In addition to their stand.
Right.
So that's what makes them terrifying, is like, oh, they have two things going for them. That's kind of unfair, you know?
Yeah. Oh my god. Rock human vampires.
Now you're
Rocky's
talking.
finally making JoJo a vampire story again.
No. It's gonna end with one of the rock humans disintegrating and his face remains intact. And that becomes the mask in part one. No, I'm just kidding. That's such a reach.
It all circles back. Yeah, then it falls through a portal to another timeline.
Yes.
And it lands in front of a pillar man.
Yes.
Cars himself, and the ultimate life form returns, baby. Let's go.
The return. Or what would be even more funny is if a mysterious rock falls at the end of JoJoLands, and it's just cars. After like drifting in space
meteor from outer space. Guys, there's a meteor heading towards Earth. It's the ultimate life form returns.
Yeah. But anyways, I still think his whole power is like kind of I'm confused because he merged with the background, because the clouds are high up in the air. They're not like,
yeah, they're high up in the sky.
So how did he do that? How did he get his hand?
I don't know.
I'm
looking at the chapter right now. I can't figure it out.
Like, it's very like the manga panel looks like it's right there, but from depth of field, you know it's like further back.
It has to be like all the way up there. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just a bad layout, but
yeah, there's something afoot.
No,
I still
like the next panel. It's like going. Oh god, it's just.
I think we need to see more of this fight play
I don't know.
To like explain what the stand is, right?
Yeah.
But what I will say is, we do get the return of Dragona, right?
Yes. Although she might be dying.
Oh, yeah. Wait, spoilers. Yeah, no, Dragona is not.
If they're watching this, they read the chapter.
Yeah, Dragona probably.
Let's be honest with ourselves here.
Yeah, Dragona probably.
Nobody who doesn't read it is not, watching this.
Yeah.
They don't watch the review, then read it. They read, then watch the review,
Yeah, but, I mean, I guess we can skip. I do think it's funny, though, like, a little aside, that Dragona leaves the jewelry place, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, guys, we just finished like our side quest. Like, we made it out okay. We're not.
We
gonna
did it,
get
guys.
arrested."
Our amazing
And
side quest was
like,
finished, and they're
"Guys,
like,
there's an enemy
Shut-
attack.
guys, we're dying. Shut up. We don't know where he is.
Yeah.
Be quiet.
And of course, Dragona, the one who's like, oh, what's going on? Of course, Dragona, she gets stabbed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Out of anyone. Yeah, I still think that's a cool panel though, of the rock human like appearing from like the background.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know what it could be too? It's not merging with the clouds. I think it's camouflage.
Ah, okay.
That's what it could be. Now that I'm looking at it more, I think that's very much what could be the case. Because he's standing on the table.
Hold on. Real fast. The guy who came out of the watch shop after Dragona and
the rich guy
Usagi, I think. Yeah. He kind of looks like
Joshu.
Fuck. Yeah, Joshu.
Don't.
I almost said the wrong name.
Don't remind me of that guy.
So you want to hear my theory?
Well, here's what I'm gonna answer. Is his hand fucked up?
I don't think we really see his hand.
We see his hand.
I could be wrong. Let me check.
It'd be funny if it was.
It looks like Joshu with glasses and in the mustache. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Maybe Araki just has a thing where it's like, yeah, I want to draw like a douche. How do I do that? Oh yes, the Joshu look.
It's like Joshu. It just
model.
like yeah, it is more muscular, but time has passed. I'm assuming between the last two parts, he could have buffed up. Well, yeah, because this part takes place in like modern day. Like I think when it came out, so 2023.
Okay, then I guess it could.
Yeah, they mentioned like Dua Lipa. I definitely mispronounced that in the first chapter. And I think part 8 takes place in 2011.
That's fair.
So.
Yeah, I mean that could.
I have to. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I could double check.
Well, maybe you are right. Let's just read for the sake of content. It is Joshu.
Okay.
Joshu got somehow got a beard.
Yes, head kid. Joshu has returned, baby. Our Lord and Savior has returned. Joshu has returned. That's the clickbait title. Joshu is back, baby.
Joshu has returned. Oh God, not this guy.
The king himself, Joshu, has returned to JoJo.
Attacked by that rock human, like right when they're about, right when JoJo's about to die, like Joshu turns around and activates his stand, defeating the rock human. He's like, so do you guys need help? Becomes a part of the main cast.
Oh my God! Please let him be the mentor. Please let him be the Joseph Joestar of this group.
The mentor character. That'd be awful.
That'd be so funny. Please let that happen.
Yeah, I'm wondering where
we already have Rohan.
Is doing at this point. Or sorry, Gappy.
He's doing Gappy things, with his 4 balls and.
Yeah, he's taking care of the fruits, running the store.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but. Aside from the fight, though, in our theories, I mean, JoJo gets an attack with November Rain. It looks like he injures the rock human.
Yeah.
So that's good, but then Dragona's bleeding out, so that's not good.
That's not good.
Yeah, do you think Dragona, this is the end of Dragona?
No, I've seen characters suffer much worse in JoJo and live, so.
Well, here's the thing.
What I'm saying is we don't have the flashback and the sad music. Well, the second we get the flashback and the sad music, then I'll agree with you.
Okay, that's fair. I was gonna say though, like for example, in part 3, when Araki knows when to remove the plot, or part 7 too. When Araki removes the plot armor, Araki removes the plot armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they go from being invincible to yeah. Yeah, same with part 5 too, right? It's like once they betray the boss, most.
Once they betray the boss, all plot armor is off.
All stripped away.
Especially when they get to Rome.
Yeah, that's. Oh God.
Narancia,
Abakio. Yeah, but
you weren't even in your own body.
That's I think the worst part. You didn't really see Narancia die. You saw Giorno die.
Yeah.
But anyways, also.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. At the end, I think
by killing birds.
Hold on, real fast. At the end, I think you're right about the camouflage thing because I'm looking at this panel now. He's kind of like changed his skin like a chameleon to like fit in with the background.
So is it a trait of rock humans or stand? Do you think?
I don't know anymore because of maybe it's a rock person with a stand.
I think it's a rock person with a stand, or it's a new ability rock humans have unlocked, and we get rock humans with powers.
That's also possible. It's maybe because he shaped his hand like the bird, in the watch, but yeah, he shaped his hand just like the watch for the bird to take, but yeah, no, I'm looking at that. He's like camouflage. He's like made his body look like the environment behind him.
Yeah. I mean, we'll have to see, but overall, what would you give this chapter?
I really like this chapter. I'm gonna give it like an 8 out of 10. Great fight, I gotta say.
Great fight? Is it because of Do the Hustle?
It is mainly because of Do the Hustle, yes, but it's still a great fight. the powers were a little confusing. I think Joshu is back, and I'm very happy about that. I'm gonna. That's my theory, a game
let me
theory.
ask you
But
this: if JoJoLands ends up being they're gonna bring back one person from every part, and it could be any character, do you really want Joshu to be the one they bring from part 8?
I think that would be the funniest one.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the one I want, but
if they bring back Okiyasu. Oh wait, no, they already brought back Rohan.
Yeah.
What if they bring?
Well,
back...
no, that's Rohan from Thus Spoke Kishibe Rohan.
That is true. Yeah.
Obvious. Yeah. Obviously.
It only I want to say some of the other parts, but I keep forgetting most of the characters have died. So.
Yeah. God, you know what? I gotta get around to reading the Josuke whole horse crossover.
Yes. Oh yes, I heard about that.
I haven't read that yet. Yeah. I haven't read that yet, actually. I think I read the first chapter when it came out. I was like, I'll wait till it's all out. It's only a mini-series, but...
Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, any last thoughts for this
chapter? Such a weird combo. Yeah, no, I thought this was a good... Because it's part 1. It's the Hustle part 1, so this fight's, still happening. It's only just begun. So I'm actually really excited to see where it goes from this point forward.
Yeah. I just hope that, for once, Araki's, not okay, once we got past all, the mini-villains, and you know how you got attached to them during the journey, where they beat all these, all these minor villains.
Yeah.
When they face the major villain, let's wipe them out. I hope he doesn't do that again. I want to see them happy.
Again.
I don't want Jody
Let's emphasize
it. And then it's a lesson about crime never pays. Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's really emphasize that again because that happened in part 3. And it happened in part
8.
5. Yeah.
Yep.
Part 6.
Yep.
Technically. Yeah.
Part 6. Yep. Oh, it's so sad. Anyways, what do you guys think of this chapter? We want to hear your thoughts down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree with our thoughts that could be Joshu? Also, what do you guys think of, who the main villain could be? I still think it's a whole crime organization they're going against. I think it's a mafia and their boss is maybe as the main villain.
I still think it is the mafia, but yeah. Who knows? God, please let it be a mafia of just old JoJo villains. It's the JoJoLands, baby. Go all out.
Just go all out. You know what's funny too? It's they have Dio and Dio. We have Dio Brando and then Dio.
No, it's Dio Brando and then Dio all caps.
Yes. You have both. It's just what?
Yeah.
And then you have and then you also have Dio Bone in part 6. Remember the bone of Dio?
The bones, yes.
Yeah, that would be
Dio, but
funny.
he's a dinosaur.
Yeah, but anyways, I think that's it. There's not really much to talk about, but once again, I agree with Dom. It's an 8 out of 10 chapter. And go check out his channel, although he's not posting, and he's going to go on a little bit of a creative hiatus. He still has some really cool videos over there, so definitely check him out if you are interested. And that concludes chapter 10. Thanks for watching.